dusty photograph inside an antique box. It showed two dancers moving past the ticking of the clocks. They wore such elegant attire, a suit and silken gown, ignoring all the modern chaos tearing up the town.
I wanna step into that frame and learn their classic grace, to find an anchor in this fast and superficial race. The roots of the rhythm stretch across the ancient sea, carrying a heavy load of human history. But there is a sweetness in the way the elders used to move, a gentle dedication to a slow and steady groove. Don't let the wicked speed of Babylon confuse your mind. We must preserve the precious heritage we left behind. The modern world is rushing, spinning out of all control. We need a timeless medicine to heal the broken soul. Take my hand and step back to a different kind of age, where the music was the only thing upon the stage. We are caught inside this antique rock steady tonight, moving to a cadence that makes everything alright. Oh, an old school saxophone lamenting on the wooden floor, opening the handle of a long forgotten door. Let the classic syncopation wash away your modern tears, transporting our spirits through the heavy rolling years. No electronic interference in this holy sound, just the vibration of the instrument upon the ground. The master blows his horn with such a heavy, quiet might, guiding the weary children through the darkness of the night. So hold your partner closely, let the music do the rest. The ancient way of dancing is always proven best. I put away my phone and close the curtains on the street. I only wanna concentrate upon this heavy beat. Your hand upon my waist is like a solid ancient wall, protecting me whenever I begin to slip and fall. We are two travelers riding on a retrosonic wave, finding the salvation that we desperately crave. The modern world is rushing, spinning out of all control. We need a timeless medicine to heal the broken soul. Take my hand and step back to a different kind of age, where the music was the only thing upon the stage. We are caught inside this antique rock steady tonight, moving to a cadence that makes everything alright. Oh, an old school saxophone lamenting on the wooden floor, opening the handle of a long forgotten door. Let the classic syncopation wash away your modern tears, transporting our spirits through the heavy rolling years. From the past, they built a moving by a power I can't explain. It is the spiritual antidote to all the modern pain. This antique rock steady, rock it slow, where the rushing people never go. Hold me tight, hold me close, the only alignment I need the most. Though we are caught inside this antique rock steady tonight, moving to a cadence that makes everything alright. Oh, an old school
classic syncopation wash away your modern tears, transporting our spirits through the heavy rolling years. Hold me, hold me, hold me. The last leaf has frozen on the concrete boulevard. I am shivering inside this room, breathing, getting hard. The calendar turns over, the radiator groans and sighs, reflecting the pale sorrow of the uninspiring skies. You walked into the blizzard without a backward glance or stare, leaving me with an aching chest and pockets full of air.
Hear how the cold wind sweeps across the empty urban floor. The system wants to keep the children locked behind the door, but do not let the freezing weather paralyze your stride when you are navigating through the territorial divide. Every dark January carries a hidden spark of holy light. Jah will eventually guide the righteous travelers through the night. The temperature is dropping to the bottom of the scale. We are searching for a shelter where our spirits will not fail. The landscape is so hollow, the atmosphere is freezing gray, as we watch the remaining fragments of our memory decay. We are shivering inside this somber January tonight, losing our direction, praying for a tiny remnant of light. A painful saxophone lamentation upon the smoky wooden reed, an emotional hunger that the modern city could never feed. Let the freezing blizzard scatter all our historical grief, until the cycle turns around to bring some quick relief. They build their skyscrapers out of vanity and solid glass, thinking that their digital monopolies will forever last. But nature never obeys the dictates of the central bank,
Chanting down the wickedness from every social rank.
So hold your internal fire steady, let the saxophone blast, until the winter of oppression is completely broken at last. I built a defensive labyrinth out of all my past mistakes, counting every single heart crack that this lonely season makes. The ice is growing thicker on the surface of my fragile pride, exposing all the vulnerabilities that I used to safely hide. Your voice is like a ghost whispering through the window frame, but the wind has erased the syllables of your beautiful name. The temperature is dropping to the bottom of the scale. We are searching for a shelter where our spirits will not fail. The landscape is so hollow, the atmosphere is freezing gray, as we watch the remaining fragments of our memory decay. We are shivering inside this somber January tonight,
smoky wouldn't read. An emotional hunger that the modern city could never feed. Oh, let the freezing blizzard scatter all our historical grief, until the cycle turns around to bring some quick relief. This frozen winter tree, my fingers are numb, I can no longer track the groove.
Sit by the fire, sister,
let the spiritual move,
but our souls are secure.
Somber January, freeze me whole, protect the ember inside the soul. Feel the frost, feel the strain, waiting for the sun to return again. We are shivering inside this somber January tonight, losing our direction, praying for a tiny remnant of light. A painful saxophone lamentation upon the smoky wooden beat. An emotional hunger that the modern city could never feed. Scatter all our historical grief, until the cycle turns around to bring some quick relief. Good night. The last leaf is frozen on the concrete boulevard. I am shivering inside this room, breathing, getting hard. The calendar turns over, the radiator groans and sighs, reflecting the pale sorrow of the uninspiring skies. You walked into the blizzard without a backward glance or stare, leaving me with an aching chest and pockets full of air. Hear how the cold wind sweeps across the empty urban floor. The system wants to keep the children locked behind the door, but do not let the freezing weather paralyze your stride when you are navigating through the territorial divide. Every dark January carries a hidden spark of holy light. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. The anchored ships are sleeping in the quiet harbor bay. I watch the heavy metal structures slowly starting to decay. I cut the ropes of obligation that have held me down, leaving the noisy gossip of the judgment-hearted town. I let the gentle movement take my fragile wooden raft, forgetting all the heavy rules of modern human craft.
Rastaman vibration floating on the cosmic sea, to set the heavy minds of all the weary people free. The system wants to steer your boat into their narrow channel, turning your holy life into a corporate economic panel.
The Jah provided this vast ocean of internal peace, to give your wandering spirit a long-awaited release.
are traveling further than the human eye can see, leaving behind the ghost of our historical misery. The water is deep, the starry sky is completely white, as we surrender our egos to the turning of the tide.
We are caught inside this sacred tide today, watching our heavy earthly sorrow simply float away. A peaceful jazz meditation played upon the horn, welcoming the cosmic beauty of a love reborn. Let the gentle rhythm wash over your open mind, leaving the madness of Babylon far behind.
No maps, no compass needed in the kingdom of the soul. Jah is the captain who will keep the broken vessel whole. The waves are singing praises to the maker of the light, who brought us safely through the terrors of the earthly night. So close your eyes, my sister, let the ocean take the lead. He provides everything that the righteous people need.
I've spent too many seasons fighting hard against the flow, terrified of what would happen if I let the control go. But drifting in the sanctuary of your quiet grace, I finally understand my true predestined place. The silence of the water is a perfect jazz refrain, washing away the memory of yesterday's heavy pain.
We are traveling further than the human eye can see, leaving behind the ghost of our historical misery. The water is deep, the starry sky is completely white, as we surrender our egos to the turning of the tide.
We are caught inside this sacred tide today, watching our heavy earthly sorrow simply float away. A peaceful jazz meditation played upon the horn, welcoming the cosmic beauty of a love reborn. Let the gentle rhythm wash over your open mind, leaving the madness of Babylon far behind. The schedule is shattered, time has lost its teeth. I leave my heavy worries on the muddy road beneath. Underneath the shelter of this woven bamboo roof, I find a beautiful detachment that is living proof don't need the engine or the heavy city clock to find the inner palace where the peaceful spirits rock.
Come inside the temple where the wind is still, leaving the chaotic business of the wicked hill. They try to institutionalize the concept of the grace, but Jah provided stillness inside this green space. So wash your weary face inside the crystal mountain stream, and let your spirit settle in this long forgotten dream. The storm is past, the heavy clouds are breaking up. We drink the morning quiet from a silver chalice cup. The noise of Babylon is dropping to the past. We found a perimeter that is built to last, standing inside our peaceful shrine today, watching the heavy sorrows simply melt away. A serene composition upon the saxophone horn, welcoming the clarity of love reborn. Let the peaceful rhythm wash over your open mind, leaving the madness of the city far behind. Peace is the only currency that matters in the end. It is the golden medicine that Jah decided to send. So quiet your inner warfare, let the anger disappear. Every living creature deserves to have this atmosphere clear. The saxophone is preaching stillness to the open land. Take your sister, take your brother by the honest hand. I spent so many lifetimes running from myself, hiding my vulnerability upon a dusty shelf. But in the absolute safety of this isolated zone, my heavy head is lighter than a single feather stone. The silence isn't empty, it is full of holy trust, a permanent foundation that will never turn to dust. The storm is past, the heavy clouds are breaking up. We drink the morning quiet from a silver chalice cup. The noise of Babylon is dropping to the past. We found a perimeter that is built to last, standing inside our peaceful shrine today, watching the heavy sorrows, sing the heavy sorrows simply melt away. A serene composition upon the saxophone horn, welcoming the clarity of a love reborn. Let the peaceful rhythm wash over your open mind, leaving the madness of the city far behind. Schedule is shattered, time has lost its teeth. I leave my heavy worries on the muddy road beneath. Underneath
this woven bamboo roof, I find a beautiful detachment that is living proof that we don't need the engine or the heavy city clock to find the inner palace where the peaceful spirits rock.
Come inside the temple where the wind is still, leaving the chaotic business of the wicked hill.
They try to institutionalize the concept of the grace, but Jah provided stillness inside this green space.
So wash your weary face inside the
Crystal mountain stream, and let your spirit settle in this long forgotten dream.
The storm is past,
the heavy clouds are breaking up.
we drink the morning quiet
From a silver chalice cup,
the noise of Babylon
is dropping to the past.
We found a perimeter
That is built to last, standing inside our peaceful shrine today, watching the heavy sorrow simply melt away.
a serene
Composition on the saxophone horn, welcoming the clarity of the love reborn. Let the peaceful rhythm wash over your open mind,
leaving the madness
of the city far behind.
Peace is the only currency that matters in the end. It is the golden medicine that Jah decided to send.
So quiet your inner warfare, let the anger disappear. Every living creature deserves to have this atmosphere clear.
The saxophone is preaching stillness to the open land.
Take your sister, take your brother by the honest hand.
Come inside the temple where the wind is still,
Leaving the chaotic business of the wicked hill.
they try to institute
The steel pendulum is counting down my isolation hour. I sit beneath the fading light of this decaying tower. The mirror shows the strict correction written on my face, stripping away the vanity of this superficial place. I try to find an excuse for the damage I have done, but I am standing frozen underneath the winter sun.
Hear the voice of the Father coming through the rods of pain, washing the stubborn ego clean like a sudden tropic rain. They think the blessing only comes with laughter and with gold, but Jah will discipline the sheep to return them to the fold. The consequence of pride is a bitter
medicine to take,
standing on the perimeter
of the choices that we make. The crystal illusions are breaking into the floor.
We are kneeling at the entrance
Of a long forgotten door.
The silence is a hammer
Hitting hard against our chest, leaving our hyperactive minds with no physical rest. We are enduring this grave discipline tonight,
learning our lessons,
stepping back into the light.
a painful saxophone
Testimony on the evening wind, wondering exactly where our original path been. To let the heavy rhythm carry our collective tears, echoing across the distance of these spent years.
No partial partiality inside the kingdom of the holy school. Jah will correct the king and Jah will correct the fool. They offer shallow flatteries inside the market square, but it cannot substitute the internal spiritual care. So bow your head, my sister.
Let the arrogance recede, preparing for the truth that fulfills our every need.
I built a giant labyrinth out of my defensive words, hiding from the simple messages
of the morning birds. But now the walls are tumbling down into the clay, leaving me exposed at the breaking of the day.
We are the architects of our own internal jail,
watching how our beautifully designed strategies fail. The crystal illusions are breaking into the floor. We are kneeling at the entrance of a long-forgotten door.
The silence is a hammer,
hitting hard against our chest,
leaving our hyperactive minds
with no physical rest. We are enduring this grave discipline tonight,
learning our lessons,
stepping back into the light.
A painful saxophone
testimony on the evening wind, wondering exactly where our original path been. Let the heavy rhythm carry our collective tears, echoing across the distance of these spent years.
Discipline is grave, but our spirits will survive.
Grave discipline, let it wash every illusion we must squash. Resting slow, resting deep before our eyes fall asleep. We are enduring this grave discipline tonight,
learning our lesson,
stepping back into the light. A painful saxophone testimony on the evening wind, wondering exactly where our original path been. Let the heavy rhythm carry our collective tears, echoing across the distance of these spent years. Good night, good night, good night. The dark storm clouds have evaporated into thin blue air. I look up at the vastness and I find my answer there. The heavy weight of atmospheric pressure drops away into the bright serenity of a cloudless day. My chest expands, the old suffocations completely flee into the quiet ceiling of the open galaxy.
Give thanks and praises to the creator of the height, who rolls away the heavy curtain of the terrifying night. Look at the canvas where the blue meets the divine, a perfect manifestation of the cosmic grand design.
shadows vanish out of sight. A celestial jazz communion upon the golden horn, welcoming the clarity of the spirit reborn. Let the cosmic altitude wash over your mind, leaving the low anxieties of the city far behind.
Peace is an altitude where the wicked cannot fly. It floats like a feather from the mountain to the sky. So quiet your ego, let the earthly warfare cease. Every living creature deserves a moment of this peace.
The saxophone is preaching stillness to the atmosphere, clearing the smog until the vision is completely near. I used to stare at my own feet inside the muddy track, frightened of the heavy burdens pushing down my back. But looking at the vastness of this azure view, I realize my transformation comes from being true. The open air isn't empty, it is full of trust, a permanent cathedral that will never turn to dust. We are standing underneath an endless dome of grace, leaving the narrow corridors of our historical ways. The noise of our confusion is beginning to subside as we observe the vastness that is opening wide. Staring up at the azure ceiling tonight, watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight. A celestial jazz communion upon the golden horn, welcoming the clarity of a spirit reborn. Let the cosmic altitude wash over your mind, leaving the low anxieties of the city far behind. As you're ceiling tonight, watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight. A celestial jazz communion upon the golden horn, welcoming the clarity of a spirit reborn. Let the cosmic altitude wash over your mind, leaving low anxieties of the city far behind. Washing away every fear. Staring up at the azure ceiling tonight. Staring up. Staring up at the azure ceiling tonight, watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight. A celestial jazz communion upon a golden horn, welcoming the clarity of a spirit reborn. Let the cosmic altitude wash over your mind, leaving the low anxieties of the city far behind. The dark storm clouds have evaporated into thin blue air. I look up at the vastness and I find my answer there. The heavy weight of atmospheric pressure drops away into the bright serenity of a cloudless day. My chest expands, the old suffocations completely flee into the quiet ceiling of the open galaxy.
Give thanks and praises to the creator of the height, who rolls away the heavy curtain of the terrifying night. Look at the canvas
canvas where the blue meets the divine, a perfect manifestation of the cosmic grand design. No national border can divide this giant roof. Jah gave the sky to every man who's living proof. We are standing underneath an endless dome of grace, leaving the narrow corridors of our historical race. The noise of our confusion is beginning to subside as we observe the vastness that is open and wide. Staring up at the azure ceiling tonight, watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight. A celestial No contract was signed, no documents were displayed, but an ironclad connection has been quietly made. I look into your eyes and see my permanent home. No longer a traveler destined to heavily roam. A silent understanding has settled in the air, an answer to my solitary midnight prayer.
The laws of the system are written on paper sheets, but they cannot govern the rhythm of the heartbeats. The spiritual union requires no earthly seal. Jah validated the devotion that we naturally feel. So let the world debate our unconventional choice.
We are standing firm, guided by the inner voice. We are building a fortress that the wicked cannot reach, reaching for the wisdom that the elders came to teach. The water is deep, the horizon is wide, as we step forward together with the turning of the tide.
Inside this loyal
alliance tonight,
where the purpose is clear
and the vibration is right,
a serene jazz communion upon the saxophone reed, providing exactly what our hungry spirits need.
let the peaceful rhythm wash over your open mind,
Leaving the madness
of Babylon far behind.
Oh. No political transaction inside this holy zone. The honest man is sitting on the spiritual throne. They want to manage your devotion with commercial rules, turning the children of the king into their shallow tools. But the value of the inner sanctuary never decreases,
Even when the outside infrastructure falls to pieces. I spent too many seasons fighting with the gravity of fear, clinging to the obstacles that try to interfere. But inside the perimeter of this dedicated room, I find a remedy for all my psychological gloom. Your presence is an anchor against the freezing wind, a beautiful boundary where my true life can.
Oh.
We are building a fortress that the wicked cannot breach, reaching for the wisdom that the elders came to teach. The water is deep, the horizon is wide, as we of Babylon far behind. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. I used to wander through a maze of messy sound, looking for a steady anchor that could not be found. But you introduced a discipline inside the track, a clean mathematical grid that holds the pressure back. I leave my chaotic improvisations at the entrance floor, stepping into a structure that I can safely adore.
The heartbeat of the righteous man must beat out straight and true. No place for the crooked angles in the work we have to do. Jah gave the master musician the blueprint of the scale to build a clean rhythmic bridge that will never, ever fail.
So let the accent hit the empty space between the stride,
Live in the perfect execution
with the heavens on our side. The modern noise is trying to disrupt our natural pace, but we have found the calculation of this saving grace.
No hesitation in our delivery,
No shadow in our eyes,
as we perform our testament
underneath the paradigm skies. We are riding on this clean syncopation tonight, where the execution is flawless and the energy is right. A masterclass of the upstroke played upon the golden horn,
welcoming the absolute clarity
of a devotion reborn. Let the sharp cadence reorganize your scattered, busy mind, leaving the clumsy configuration of the world far behind.
No commercial distortion can alter this divine decree. It is an organic architecture meant to set the children free. They try to commercialize the syncopation of the street, but they can never duplicate the authenticity of this beat.
So keep the timing perfect, let the horn deliver the blast, chanting down the Babylonian confusion at long last.
I stripped away the excess baggage from my vocal line, learning the beauty of the spaces that you came to design.
Your rhythm is a chalkboard where the truth is written plain, cleansing the weary fabric of my yesterday's heavy pain.
We don't need no camouflage,
We don't need no plastic layer,
just the transparent accuracy
floating on the quiet air. The modern noise is trying to disrupt our natural pace, but we have found the calculation of this saving grace.
No hesitation in our delivery,
No shadow in our eyes,
as we perform our testament
underneath the paradigm skies. We are riding on this clean syncopation tonight, where the execution is flawless and the energy is right. A masterclass of the upstroke played upon the golden horn,
welcoming the absolute clarity
a devotion reborn. Let the mathematical grid that holds the pressure back. I leave my chaotic improvisations at the entrance floor, stepping into a structure that I can safely adore. The heartbeat of the righteous man must beat out straight and true. No place for the crooked angles in the work we have to do. Jah gave the master musician the blueprint of the scale to build a clean rhythmic bridge that will never ever fail. So let the accent at the empty space between the stride live in the perfect execution with the heavens on our side. The modern noise is trying to disrupt our natural pace, but we have found the calculation of the saving grace. No hesitation in our delivery, no shadow in our eyes, as we perform our testament underneath the paradigm skies. We are riding on this clean syncopation tonight, where the execution is flawless and the energy is right. A masterclass of the upstroke played upon the golden horn, welcoming the absolute clarity of a devotion reborn. Let the sharp cadence reorganize your scattered busy mind, leaving the clumsy configuration of the world far behind. Hey. No commercial distortion can alter this divine decree. It is an organic arc that could not be found, but you introduced a discipline inside the track, a clean mathematical grid that holds the pressure back. I leave my chaotic improvisations at the entrance floor, stepping into a structure that I can safely adore. The heartbeat of the righteous man must beat out straight and true. No The mirror shows the lines of every sudden twist of fate. I am trying to forgive you before it gets too late.
The forgiveness is a heavy medicine inside my chest, giving me a strange liberation, but no physical rest.
I accept the jagged reality of what we must endure, even though the cure feels completely impure.
Hear the word of correction coming through the pain, washing the slate clean like a sudden summer rain. They think the blessing only comes when the sky is bright,
but Jah can give you mercy in the middle of the night.
We walk the rocky road of heavy consequence and doubt, learning what the spiritual discipline is all about. The glass is shattered, but the structure is still standing tall.
We are learning how to survive after the empire falls.
The sweetness has departed,
leaving only heavy truth as we bury the erratic memories of our youth. We are kneeling in this rigid deliverance tonight,
accepting the heavy outcome,
though it doesn't feel right.
A painful saxophone confession on the smoky wind,
wondering exactly where our paradise been.
let the solemn rhythm
Carry our collective grief until the morning sunrise brings some quick relief.
No commercial compromise in the school of the heart. Jah uses the tribulation to tear the pride apart. They offer shallow comfort to the down-pressed mind, but true reconciliation is a harder thing to find.
So drink the medicine, my sister, let the spirit clear. facing the reality without a single drop of fear.
I stored your promises inside a broken wooden chest, hoping my exhausted soul could find some rest. But every word you spoke now has a jagged iron edge, cutting through the fabric of our old domestic pledge.
We are safe from the destruction, but we carry all the scars, sitting underneath the cold indifference of the stars.
The glass is shattered, but the structure is still standing tall.
We are learning how to survive after the empire falls.
The sweetness has departed,
Leaving only heavy truth as we bury the erratic memories of our youth. We are kneeling in this rigid deliverance tonight,
accepting the heavy outcome,
though it doesn't feel right.
a painful saxophone confession on the smoky wind,
Wondering exactly where our paradise been.
let the solemn rhythm
Carry our collective grief until the morning sunrise. Bring some quick relief.
Is there any sweetness left inside this cup?
We must accept the discipline to lift our spirit up.
The mercy is heavy,
It breaks my fragile pride.
your love is a furnace
Where the gold is tried.
the redemption is
Harsh, but the foundation is secure.
rigid deliverance.
Wash me clean,
The heart is freedom,
I've ever seen. Feel the sting, feel the soul, making the broken completely whole. We are kneeling in this rigid deliverance tonight,
accepting the heavy
outcome, though it doesn't feel right.
a painful
Saxophone confession on the smoky wind, wondering exactly where our paradise been. Let the solemn rhythm carry our collective grief until the morning sunrise. Bring some quick relief. One love, let it flow slow. Rigid deliverance is the only way to grow.
stand firm.
Let it be. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I spent too many seasons playing by their rules, walking in the sandals of conventional fools. But I have found a frequency they cannot control, a syncopated fire that is waking up my soul. I threw away the sheet music, I'm playing by my ear, leaving Leaving all my history of hesitation and fear.
Hey! Get up, stand up, you are a rebel from the birth, sent by the Almighty to bring justice to the earth. They try to put our movement in a neat and tidy box, but we are going to break their institutional locks. The saxophone is heavy, it's a weapon in the fight, chanting down the wickedness and standing for the right.
We are the midnight riders, dancing on the edge of faith, breaking down the heavy bars of Babylon's iron gate. They call us outlaws because we refuse to bow. The transformation of the world is happening right now,
because we are riding on this unconventional voice tonight,
where the music is radical
and the
vibration is right.
a heavy fusion of the skank
In the uptown swing,
making all the dispossessed
people proudly sing,
let the saxophone blow
blow a revolutionary blast,
until the chains of oppression are
broken at last.
Oh, yeah. No weapon formed against this melody shall stand. We are spreading the vibration to every single land. They offer compromise just to quiet down your voice, but when the spirit speaks, you do not have another choice.
So skank upon the pavement, let the ruler see us stride. We have the host of heaven standing on our side. I found my independence in the middle of your track. There is no earthly power that can turn me back. I'm no longer trapped inside their proper quiet ladyship. I'm riding on the rhythm of this revolutionary ship. My voice is getting louder, my purpose is completely clear, defying every obstacle that tries to interfere. We are the midnight riders, dancing on the edge of faith, breaking down the heavy bars of Babylon's iron gate.
Oh,
They call us outlaws because we refuse to bow. The transformation of the world is happening right now,
because we are riding on this unconventional voice tonight,
where the music is radical
and the
vibration is right.
oh, yeah.
A heavy fusion of the skank and the uptown swing,
making all the dispossessed
people proudly sing, let the saxophone blow a revolutionary blast
until the chains of oppression are
broken at last. Woo! Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
hey.
woo!
They can't stop the music.
It's running in our blood,
It is a spiritual revolution.
washing like a flood.
My heart is beating like a radical drum. The day of liberation
It's finally come.
stand firm, rebels. The music is our shield. Woo! The music is our shield.
Unconventional voice,
Feel the beat,
never surrender.
never retreat.
Hear the horn, hear the cry
Underneath
the open sky. Because we are riding on this unconventional used to guard the access to my private space, frightened of the shadows on my marble floor place. But you walked in without a single trace of force and changed my entire planetary course. I willingly surrender all my old defenses now, with a quiet nod and an unspoken vow.
No heavy chain can shackle the spirit of the righteous man, but love can fold you inside your divine plan. It is a voluntary surrender of the independent mind, leaving the cold and lonely liberty far behind, to be a prisoner within a sweet devoted space, finding your safety in a dedicated place. The walls of Babylon are cold and full of spite, but this enclosure is completely warm and bright. We lock the world outside and throw away the key, accepting the sweet bondage of our destiny. We are locked inside these satin bonds tonight, where the bars are made of fabric and the stars are bright. A beautiful imprisonment upon the saxophone line, turning our simple lives into something divine. Let the rhythmic walls close around our chest, until our wandering spirits finally find rest. They fight for freedom in the busy marketplace, but they don't know the abundance of this inner grace. They wander lonely through their independent hills, while the cold system their vitality kills. So relax your mind, sweet sister, let the lock click shut. We found a paradise inside this wooden hut. I never knew that being captured could feel so free, unlocking all the hidden treasures inside of me. I am a willing hostage to your gentle stare, stripped completely bare of every solitary care. You built a fortress out of promises and trust, a permanent structure that will never turn to dust. The walls of Babylon are cold and full of spite, but this enclosure is completely warm and bright. We lock the world outside and throw away the key, accepting the sweet bondage of our destiny. We are locked inside these satin bonds tonight, where the bars are made of fabric and the stars are bright. A beautiful imprisonment upon the saxophone line, turning our simple lives into something divine. Let the rhythmic walls close around our chest, until our wandering spirits finally find rest. Don't release me from the safety of your arms. Jah will protect this sanctuary from all harm. The cage is warm, the atmosphere is clear. There is no entry for any worldly fear. All confined are just the truest freedom we possess. Satin bond, lock it tight, through the middle of the night. Hold me close, hold me near the sweetest prison in the hemisphere. We are locked inside these satin bonds tonight, where the bars are made of fabric and the stars are bright. A beautiful imprisonment upon the saxophone line, turning our simple lives into something divine. Let the rhythmic walls close around our chests, until our wandering spirits finally find rest. Good night.
Good night. Piano lid is locked, the sheet music is completely blank. I am sitting on the edge of this forgotten riverbank. I hear a puzzling melody when the shadows start to grow. A complex arrangement that the public will never know. You left the code behind inside the structure of the chord, a secret composition that my heavy memories afford.
The music of the universe cannot be commercialized on a chart. It requires the spiritual decoding of a clean and honest heart. They tried to transcribe our movement with their rigid legal ink, but we are operating far beyond what their politicians think. The saxophone is blowing a celestial, mysterious theme, unlocking all the architecture of the ancient prophetic dream.
The bow is scratching across the unyielding copper wire, igniting the remnants of a long-forgotten internal fire.
We are caught in the mathematical pattern of
A song that has no end, searching for the coordinates where the broken harmony can bend.
we are
Performing this puzzling sonata tonight, decoding the messages, losing track of what is wrong or right.
a complex jazz arrangement
Echoing through boundless space, reminding our weary spirits of your unforgotten face. The music is an enigma inside this gigantic empty hall, waiting for the final execution of the curtain fall.
They say the symphony dies when the orchestra packs up the gear, but I can hear the brass vibrations ringing loud and clear. The message is preserved inside the fiber of the wooden stand, spreading the spiritual communication across the open land.
So do not try to intellectualize what Jah has uniquely made. Our devotion is a monument that will never, ever fade. I try to find the silence, but the instruments refuse to sleep, exposing all the heavy secrets that my chest used to keep. The cello is crying, the trumpet is answering with total aggression, turning our historical mistakes into a beautiful jazz confession. You left the script unfinished, full of paradox and structural strain, a grand masterpiece constructed out of our mutual pain. The bow is scratching across the unyielding copper wire, igniting the remnants of a long-forgotten internal fire. music is an enigma inside this gigantic empty hall, waiting for the final execution of the curtain fall.
Vibration.
I feel your presence inside every single sharp and flat.
A jar created the frequency.
There is no argument about that.
The puzzling sonata.
Play it slow,
where the common people
never go. Hear the accent, hear the pluck. We are no longer down on luck. We are performing this puzzling sonata tonight, decoding the messages, losing track of what is wrong or right. A complex jazz arrangement where the wind boundless space, reminding our weary spirits of your unforgotten face. The music is enigma inside this gigantic empty hall, waiting for the final execution of the curtain fall. The piano lid is locked, the sheet music is completely blank. I am sitting on the edge of this forgotten riverbank. I hear a buzzing melody when the shadows start to grow, a complex arrangement that the public will never know. You left the code behind inside the structure of the chord, a secret composition that my heavy memories afford.
The music of the universe cannot be commercialized on a chart. It requires the spiritual decoding of a clean and honest heart. They tried to transcribe our movement with their rigid legal ink, but we are operating far beyond the point.
The dark storm clouds have evaporated into thin blue air. I look up at the vastness and I find my answer there. The heavy weight of atmospheric pressure drops away into the bright serenity of a cloudless day.
My chest expands, the old suffocations completely flee
into the quiet ceiling of the open galaxy.
Give thanks and praises to the creator of the height, who rolls away the heavy curtain of the terrifying night. Look at the canvas where the blue meets the divine, a perfect manifestation of the cosmic grand design.
No national border can divide this giant roof. Jah gave the sky to every man as living proof. We are standing underneath an endless dome of grace, leaving the narrow corridors of our historical race. The noise of our confusion is beginning to subside as we observe the vastness that is open and wide. Staring up at the azure ceiling tonight, we're watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight. A celestial jazz cosmic altitude wash over your mind, leaving the low anxieties of the city far behind.
Peace is an altitude where the wicked cannot fly. It floats like a feather from the mountain to the sky. So quiet your ego, let the earthly warfare cease. Every living creature deserves a moment of this peace.
The saxophone is preaching stillness to the atmosphere, clearing the smog until the vision is completely near.
I used to stare at my own feet inside the muddy track,
Frightened of the heavy burdens pushing down my back. But looking at the vastness of this azure view, I realize my transformation comes from being true.
the open air isn't empty,
It is full of trust, a permanent cathedral that will never turn to dust. We are standing underneath an endless dome of grace, leaving the narrow corridors of our historical race. The noise of our confusion is beginning to subside as we observe the vastness that is opening wide. Staring up at the azure ceiling tonight,
watching the heavy shadow,
watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight.
vanish out of sight.
A celestial jazz communion upon the golden horn,
Welcoming the clarity
of a spirit reborn. Let the cosmic altitude wash over your mind, leaving the low anxieties of the city far behind. Watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight.
a celestial jazz,
A celestial jazz communion upon the golden horn, welcoming the clarity of a spirit reborn. Let the cosmic altitude wash over your mind, leaving the low anxieties of the city far behind. So that be still. The dark storm clouds have evaporated into thin blue air. I look up at the vastness and I find my answer there. The heavy weight of atmospheric pressure drops away into the bright serenity of a cloudless day. My chest expands, the old suffocations completely flee into the quiet ceiling of the open galaxy.
give thanks and praises to the creator of the height, who rolls away the heavy curtain of the terrifying night. Look at the canvas where the blue meets the divine, a perfect manifestation of the cosmic grand design. No national border can divide this giant roof. Jah gave the sky to every man as living proof. We
are standing underneath an endless dome of grace, leaving the narrow corridors of our historical race. The noise of our confusion is beginning to subside as we observe the vastness that is open and wide, staring up at the eyes of ceiling tonight, watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight. A celestial jazz communion upon the golden horn, welcoming the clarity of The asphalt grid is gone, the commercial borders recede. I walk upon the grass, stripping away every artificial need. The morning clover is breathing in the landscape light, washing the sticky residue of a long sleepless night. I open up my palms to catch the pollen on the breeze, finding my liberation underneath the ancient maple trees.
Rastaman vibration in the fertile open ground, where the commercial system cannot broadcast its loud sound. They build their stone enclosures just to separate the flock, but nature never obeys the ticking of their mechanical clock. So lay your body down,
My sister, on this emerald bed.
let your green herbal comfort soothe your heavy, worried head.
The soil is cold and wet, with holy morning dew, washing the ancient dirt away, making our purpose true. We are leaving the anxiety of the busy market square, surrendering our heavy hearts to the quiet valley air. We are resting in this verdant meadow today, watching the synthetic illusion simply fade away. A pastoral jazz reflection played upon the golden horn, welcoming the clarity of a love completely reborn. Let the tranquil cadence soothe your busy, crowded mind, leaving the heavy infrastructure of the town far behind.
No commercial transaction on this open field of grace. Jah provided the landscape for the entire human race. The dandelion seeds are floating righteous to the sky, giving the dispossessed people
A reason not to cry. So let the saxophone deliver stillness to the soil, bringing a sweet retirement to your daily honest toil. I forgot the way it felt to have nothing to protect, escaping from the cage of what the proper folks expect. Your shoulder is the softest hill I have ever known, drifting in this quiet pasture. I am finally home.
the rustling of the wildflowers.
This is a perfect jazz refrain, cleansing the weary fabric of my yesterdays. Heavy pain, the soil is cold and wet, with holy morning dew, washing the ancient dirt away, making our purpose true. We are leaving the anxiety of the busy market square, surrendering our heavy hearts to the quiet valley air. We are resting in this verdant meadow today, watching the synthetic illusion simply fade away. A pastoral jazz reflection played upon the golden horn, welcoming the clarity of a love completely reborn. busy, crowded mind, leaving the heavy infrastructure of the town far behind. The asphalt grid is gone. The asphalt grid is gone. The commercial borders recede. I walk upon the grass, stripping away every artificial need. The morning clover is breathing in the landscape light, washing the sticky residue of a long sleepless night. I open up my palms to catch the pollen on the breeze, finding my liberation underneath the ancient maple trees.
Rastaman vibration in the fertile open ground, where the commercial system cannot broadcast its loud sound. They build their stone enclosures just to separate the flock, but nature never obeys the ticking of their mechanical clock.
So lay your body down, my sister, on this emerald bed.
Let Jah green herbal comfort soothe you heavy
worried head.
The soil is cold and wet with holy morning dew,
washing the ancient dirt away,
making our purpose true.
We are leaving the anxiety of the busy market square,
surrendering our heavy hearts to the quiet valley air.
We are resting in this verdant meadow today,
watching the synthetic illusion simply fade away.
A pastoral jazz reflection laid upon the golden horn,
welcoming the clarity
of a love completely reborn.
Let the tranquil
cadence soothe your busy, crowded mind, leaving the heavy infrastructure of the town far behind.
No commercial transaction on this open field of grace. Jah provided the landscape for the entire human race. The dandelion seeds are floating righteous to the sky, giving the dispossessed people of a long sleepless night. I opened up my palms to catch the pollen on the breeze, finding my liberation underneath the ancient maple trees. Rastaman vibration in the fertile open ground, where the commercial system cannot broadcast its loud sound. Concrete boulevard, I am shivering inside this room, breathing getting hard. The calendar turns over, the radiator groans and sighs, reflecting the pale sorrow of the uninspiring skies. You walked into the blizzard without a backward glance or stare, leaving me with an aching chest and pockets full of air. Hear how the cold wind sweeps across the empty urban floor. The system wants to keep the children locked behind the door,
But do not let the freezing weather paralyze your stride when you are navigating through the territorial divide. Every dark January carries a hidden spark of holy light. Jah will eventually guide the righteous travelers through the night. The temperature is dropping to the bottom of the scale. We are searching for a shelter where our spirits will not fail. The landscape is so hollow, the atmosphere is freezing gray, as we watch the remaining fragments of our memory decay. We are shivering inside the somber January tonight, losing our direction, praying for a tiny remnant of light.
A painful saxophone lamentation upon the smoky wooden reed.
An emotional hunger that the modern city could never feed. Let the freezing blizzard scatter all our historical grief, until the cycle turns around to bring some quick relief.
They build their skyscrapers out of vanity and solid glass, thinking that their digital monopolies will forever last. But nature never obeys the dictates of their central bank, chanting down the wickedness from every social rank. So hold your internal fire steady, let the saxophone blast, until the winter of oppression is completely broken at last. I built a defensive labyrinth out of all my past mistakes, counting every single hard crack that this lonely season makes. The ice is growing thicker on the surface of my fragile pride, exposing all the vulnerabilities that I used to safely hide. Your voice is like a ghost whispering through the window frame, but the wind has erased the syllables of your beautiful name. The temperature is dropping to the bottom of the scale. We are searching for a shelter where our spirits will not fail. The landscape is so hollow, the atmosphere is freezing gray, as we watch the remaining fragments of our memory decay. We are shivering inside the somber January tonight, losing our direction, praying for a tiny remnant of light. A painful saxophone lamentation upon the smoky wooden reed. An emotional hunger
that the modern city could never feed. Let the freezing blizzard scatter all our historical grief, until the cycle turns around to bring some quick relief.
Is there anyone left inside this frozen winter tree? Jah love is the eternal furnace that
My fingers are numb,
I can no longer track the groove.
sit by the fire, sister.
Let the spiritual move.
The season is somber, but our souls are secure.
Somber January,
Freeze me whole
protect the ember.
inside the soul,
Feel the frost, feel the strain.
waiting for the sun to return again. We are The freezing blizzards scatter all our historical grief, until the cycle turns around to bring some quick relief. The last leaf has frozen on the concrete boulevard. I'm shivering inside this room, breathing getting hard. The calendar turns over, the radiator groans and sighs, reflecting the pale sorrow of the uninspiring skies. You walked into the blizzard without a backward glance or stare.